Yeah. So the subframe is on 62 Newton meters. This one 105. This one we have all the supports and everything. So the next thing is to fit. Oh, so comfortable, isn't it? Where are they? The extra supports that are supplied with this Pure Motorsport kit, like this. The original one only has one support. This one has two supports on each side. They're all correct length. So we put two on this side, one on the other side, and one requires 8mm rev nut. So let's do that.
That's a good one!
Yeah, content! Now it's time to swap the shock casings. As I said before, it's very easy. There is a nut on here. First you take off the adjuster, you take off the nut, and then the casing from the shock itself simply unscrews like that, anti-clockwise, and you simply pull this out. There you go. So that's basically your shock. We need something soft so we do not damage, because this is the important bit. We need to take out whatever that thing is called, dampener something, very carefully, because I want to retain those shocks in case in future if I need to swap the suspension and I want to sell the ASTs, if I'm selling them without, come on.
Later that same evening.
Here we are. So we need this part, and we have our lovely new shockers. I think the easiest way would be we'll put this on the shock like that. Just double check there is nothing in. As I said before, the casings have been refurbished by AST themselves, so they already come pre-lubed. It's a special PTFE grease. So in theory we can literally just slot this in and it should be good. Up. And now we simply screw it back in. Wonderful. So now I have to tighten it, and then we put a nut, and then we put the adjuster. Repeat on the other side, and we are ready to fit them. I can't wait. Yes, so all done, all super quick. I actually was surprised how quick it was. According to Pure Motorsport instructions, we need to fit it without the springs on. I am planning to actually run softer springs, because the original ones I have, well, the ones that I had before, the fronts, they're 110 newtons, kilograms. I don't know. I mean, there's so many different designations, different measuring scales. 110. I have a set of 90s, so we're gonna go super soft at the front, and we're not gonna run anti-roll bar. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work out, but hopefully it should be good. Yeah. All right, well, let's fit it. Let's fit it all. to adjust camber. They come with those nice bolts with a welded offset washer, and that goes at the bottom. So we do it like Alright, so now pretty much everything has been assembled. The next step is my favorite two words. We'll put the wheel on, and now we need to adjust it. So I have this really cool gizmo that I bought. Who doesn't like tools? Silly whatever thing, not an advertisement. Very, very cool thing. I made a little plate that goes on here. Because of my wheels you can't really go, so it's as flat as possible. Essentially what this thing does, this is your camber, caster, and also kingpin inclination, which I have no idea what it is. And guys, if you know what kingpin inclination measurement does, let me know. Leave me in the comments. What is it? I mean, how is it important? I mean, why is it on this tool? I have no idea. I've never really heard of people speaking with it. Anyways, it's very, very simple to use, and I already done the settings. Here they are. So we're gonna have roughly 4.5 caster, 2.5 camber, and whatever kingpin inclination is. Right height will be set when we put the springs on. This will come in a bit later because I'm still waiting for my brake disc, and actually Pure Motorsport was supposed to send it yesterday, so effectively today, tomorrow we'll have the brake disc so we can assemble everything. But the really, really, really important thing is the drive shafts. Obviously they're too short, the old ones, because the track width is much wider now. So here are my old drive shafts. Because they were sort of hybrid drive shafts, what I discovered, and this is bloody amazing, this is where it's been welded, this is where I cut. Ta-da! Effectively it's just been slotted, so all I have to do is put it inside. I know exactly where this is supposed to be, then check for the full motion of the wheel travel up and down, and then literally tuck in few places, take this apart, and this is going to be ready to be sent to satchel. Same goes for the passenger side drive shaft. The only problem is that there's not enough slotting. So what I have this tube. It's slightly bigger in diameter, so we're gonna chop this bit off a little bit so it's like a sleeve, put it inside, weld it, and then this tube will go inside here and here, and we'll be able to sort of do it the same thing. So this is the next thing to do, the drive shafts, and after that's done, this is gonna be sent away. That's it really. Bleed the brakes and we're good to go. Okay, so this side is on. Now turn the wheel straight. I mean, that's quite incredible. Have a look. Can you see it? Where's my torch? You see how much longer I need to make it? I actually had a spacer on here before. Actually, no, hold on. We need to make sure. Okay, so I think this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, so it's not as bad. So considering we had a spacer which was 20 mil, I think, effectively, yeah, as expected, we are gaining 1 inch width on each side, which is brilliant. So this is literally ready for tacking. I don't even think I need to clean it. I mean, it will weld. So yeah, now let's put the nut on the other side and check for travel. By the way, I did not come up with this sort of system. I know it's been done before, but I definitely want to give a shout out to Pinderwagon, Nigel. He has a really, well, I don't need to tell you about the Pinderwagon. If you don't know Pinderwagon, go and check it out. But yeah, he has a website, and on there he described it very detailedly how he measured for his drive shafts, and I'm essentially doing the same thing. Nigel, thank you very much. So yeah, I am definitely happy with the travel, with everything how it is. So I think this side is ready to be tacked. We have 2 drive shafts ready for tacking, welding, so we can send them away. It was extremely easy, and again, thank you, Nigel. That's it. Take those bits off, and now ready to send.